In this video, I'm going to review the n8n workflow builder. Let's create a workflow which can scrape website content using Firecrawl. For some reason, n8n AI workflow builder decided that the workflow should start with schedule trigger. Okay. Personally, if I am creating this workflow, then I'm going to use manual trigger instead of schedule trigger. Let's click on this workflow configuration node. So here it is asking me to add the Firecrawl API key. And in the target URL, I have to enter the website address whose content I want to scrape. This looks good so far. Let's see what's there in this node. It's an HTTP post request to Firecrawl API. And it is using this header auth. And I've already created a credential account, so that's why you see Firecrawl header auth account. So let's see whether this workflow actually works. So here it is asking me to follow these steps to set it up. What I'm going to do is I will remove this node and I'm going to use manual trigger. That's the first thing. Let's configure this. So here I have to enter my Firecrawl API key. So let's enter the API key here and target URL. Let's execute this. Seems to be working. Now let's click on this node. What else it is asking me to do here? It's not asking me to do anything else. So let's just see whether this works. Here you go. The first error. Firecrawl scrape. JSON parameter needs to be valid JSON. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, so it's not using double quotes. Let's see whether it works now. Now authorization failed. So I generally do not use header auth, so that could be the reason. I generally set authentication to none, and then I use the header parameters. So here I use name authorization, and then in value I use the bearer and API key. So let's see whether that works. And try to execute it. Now it's working. So as you can see, it does not always work out of the box, and if you cannot debug these various nodes, you won't be able to use it most of the time.